And again, welcome back to Penumbra Overture. It's going to be a little bit of a hard one today because we've got to run away from a giant fucking snake, and also we've got to do other things along the way as well. So I know what we're doing for the most part. I'm going to get some chemicals going down with the chemical room. So I just listened to what Red said, and most of it we can basically go get some food and ice cream. Try and get speed on the go. I know what I'm already doing at this point. Give it to her like just getting to it. Now this is the hard one, so usually jump from the and it fucking kills me. Just the first run up should be good. After that we should be alright. Then we can work our way through it. So I don't know how long I'm going to be recording for. This original episode did take 25 minutes just to be over. But I figured out what I had to do. I'm not getting on my nerves as such. I heard it the other day and I was like, but now, just gotta try and deal with this one little fail like that. See, now I would run to that bit, but I don't want to do. There we go. Deal open. Now let him listen while I'm
my brain can barely imagine the feats of action men like heroics you must be performing to save old Red. I am waiting so close now for you to blow down the walls of my earthbound prison cell and release me from this mortal coil.
I will do my best as I can, Red. Because this, as I did before, didn't seem to have any indication of what I had to really do. And it's very fucking long-winded. There we go. Some speed going. Keep the speed going. There we go. This wasn't working last time. For some unknown reason, I tried to do it while the snake was chasing me. Whatever. And now I know what I had to do. Alright, there is 5. Let's reread this actually, because I've not read this shit. There's also a save point too, which is quite good. I suppose I could trust these things a little bit more. I'm not dead yet, still. They must have a purpose. What could they be? They are save points, actually. If I remember correctly, they are actually save points. Read this. Magnesium, calcium, barium, chloride, phosphorus, and sodium. I don't know what those are. I know where they are. There's 6 chemicals in this room. And also a first aid kit. Anyway, no, there's 1 chemical. Just making sure that I'm not getting this box. Oh wait, there we go. Hide in the corner. There's 2 boxes. Gonna light back out so we can see this. Let's find 4 bottles. 5, 6 bottles. Is there anything in these? Jerky, don't even use those. More of a fighter. They were in there. This one, this one is 1. That makes 3. That calls 4. Boom in there. There's 2 more. I don't know where they are now. There calls 5. I had a problem trying to find the last one last time. Is it in the boot? Cabinet somewhere? Where is it? I remember being... How many chemicals have I got? 1, 2... Oh, I've got all 6 of them already. Never mind. I'm looking for one that I don't even have. Okay. Until we go. Now this way a crowbar now. Let's take this off because there's going to be dogs around. Get a crowbar out just in case. Can I dual wield both of them? Can I do that? I don't think I can. Let me think about it. Let me try. No, it's either one or the other. Don't mind them. Just need to pay attention to my maps. I need to be careful of the dogs. Could also be a cat myself. Where am I? I don't see no circle. Gander. Okay. So I need to go into the incinerator. I need to take... I don't know fucking idea where I'm going, to be honest. Again, I don't know where I need to go. Take the far right. And keep right. Just so I don't fuck anything up. Shut the left. I remember taking out 2. 4. 1 bitch. I fought you in my time. You're an evil dog. I'm not a phase about eating, but trying to eat doggies. Oh no. You're gonna howl for the friend? So he's not dead, is he, yet? Quite paranoid about it. Back off slowly. Following my... Nope, alright. That's fine. There's the door there. I feel like the dog ran away because I just smacked in the face. It's like, yeah, I'm not fucking that guy. I'm gonna kill him. That's what I'd like to do. This was enough for what I was doing for this bit. At the same time, I did. Alright. Let's just fucking did he go? Do more reading as well? More blood laws and shit. Alright, good. Last will and testament of Joe Freeman, final thoughts of the 10th of the 10th in 2000. I, Joe Freeman, would like to leave all my personal belongings to my sister, May, in the knowledge that she will distribute them wisely. We always used to say, better to die young than to never live at all. I guess we are going to get our wish. I know enough about survival to realise I won't be surviving much longer. Jono, my buddy, I just don't know. My left leg is broken in 3 places and I suspect I may also have shattered my pelvic bone. 3 hours ago, after we'd set up camp, Jono set off to find some usable timber for the fire. When he got back, he was very excited. I couldn't work out what it was that had got him so agitated. But I went along with it all the same. I should have recognised the signs. Soon after, he got worse. He jumped me when I turned away, burying my face in the snow, trying to suffocate me. I still don't know what he found in the ice to enrage him so. Lucky for me, the ground gave way and we both fell. I landed hard on ice and desperately clawed my way onto more solid ground. I was running on adrenaline, didn't notice the pain, I just knew that if I was going to die, I didn't want it to be in the freezing water beneath me. When you fall into a frozen lake, you don't just drown, or freeze to death. Your whole body seizes up from the cold. Every instinct tells you to swim for the side, but your body won't let you. You gradually dip under the surface, your last breath expelled when you fell. But you don't drown there and then. Your body shuts everything down, survives on what strength you have left. You can last for an hour, just floating there, slowly dying. So now I'm lying here, my soaked Gore-Tex slowly freezing me in place, me on one side of the lake, Jono trapped on the other. I'm worried about him. From what I can see from the side, his arm is dislocated, his shoulder blade fractured and his wrist broken. I couldn't hear anything he yelled, but he looked to be constantly muttering himself, testing the ice with a crowbar from his pack. I don't know how he can stand the pain, or where his strength is coming from. But at any rate, something strange happened to him. Fortunately for me, he can't cross the ice, it will give way under his weight. The only way to cross would be to carefully spread your weight evenly across the surface, and he looks in too much of a rush for that. There's a lot of drugs in my system right now, I have another bottle of painkillers, there's enough to finish the job. I always said I'd rather die pushing the boundaries than drift away in my sleep. I guess I didn't mean that after all. I'd rather gently slip away than die cold. Alright, bye. Useless, well, not entirely, just an awful lot of some painkillers, so I've got another flare, I don't even use those. But I've got another painkiller. Is there a bot? I might dedicate you to the number 9 bottle. Just I'll you over there, just in case I need you. Another saving point. Let's go with this one, since when I use these now, I feel as if I'm not the only one. It's getting crowded in there. Like I'm just one visitor of many. Strange thing is, they all seem familiar. I missed photos. Or what that said last time. It says they're all me. Every single one of them is me. I I know how to get across here. There's two ways of getting across. One way is going carefully around the edge. The other is running straight down here. It's the middle point. Safe ground. We need to go over there. Segment this. Breaking the ice. There. Fashionable. Oh god. Fashionable reason. There you go. See? Straightforward. This. I know what one do. Let's jump on this one. Go underneath with that. It's this one that makes me paranoid. Good. I can go around, but it takes twice to do that. I'd rather not do that. I do one on the wrong one. No! Damn it! You don't want the small ones, you want the big ones. The big ones are more standard things than the smaller ones can. I want to jump on this one right there to go straight across. You see? All nice and handy. All nice and good. Good to go. Right. Okay. So I think these barrels are supposed to help you like crack the ice, or you can use those as stepping stones. We don't need that shit. I know this bar's probably hurting some of your eyes and heads, but you know what? Fuck it. It's not organised, and I don't care about organised mess in this game. Some games I do. Some games I do. Like, for example, I don't. But, just gotta be careful. So I need to head back all the way up to the top right corner, to the incinerator. So I don't know where the little ring is. Right down there. Okay, so I need to go to my next right, and then right again, left, right, left, okay. Right, left, right, left, okay. So, oh shit, go back, dude. Run then, bitch. Hello. Okay, now, boy. Fuck. You dead now? Nope. How about now? Oh god. Don't fight back. You dead now, sir? Okay, there you go. Come on, Bounce, what are you doing with yourself? Work for me, bro. So I've got to take a right again, haven't I? Then a left. Put my auto sticking in. Right. Left. My bleeding's not going to stop. Right. Straight to the top. While looking out for dogs, just in case they don't kill me, right? Quite bad. This is as far as I got to last time, because that whole entire section we just did there took 20 minutes to figure out. Straightforward.
Where are you, my shiny knight? Have you really made it this far?
So I think we near the
I
end
wait
now,
and wait, and yet the pot never
like next
boils.
week's
I
video
remain
could be the
trapped in
final
my
one.
den of iniquity.
So I'm going to try and do double up episodes on these. So
Perhaps the gods have toyed with me once more. Sentence me to yet more years in this place of eternal nightlight. But now, maybe my ill advice has ended you. Have you run death's doorbell? Please don't leave poor Ren all alone once more, like all the others.
Right, so I need to look at my explosives manual. Where's that? Notes. Where is this explosive manual? I have one. Explosives. Big book of explosives. Alright. Okay, string, black gunpowder and Braxton, materials wise, 1 part diamond sugar, 3 parts of nitroglycerin, a small amount of sodium carbonate. Ah! TNT was first discovered. This is dynamite. That's not TNT. Okay, that's a black max fuse. This is a dynamite and red phosphorus and barium. I have this stuff. I have barium. All transmixtures included in the book as more of a point of interest than is the viable chemical mix. The formula exists as somewhat of a legend in modern pyrotechnics, referenced by those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as death mix. It's incredibly volatile, making it unsuitable for almost all potential applications. The mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimise the risk of, to the chemist. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease increase in sensitivity. I do have barium though. One of the main things I can work with is barium. Okay, let's just fucking go. I don't want to need to use this shit. This passage has long since fallen away, but Red or someone has bridged the gap between the points. This doesn't look fucking safe then, does it? This does not look or feel safe. One wrong move and we're dead. It's right. So no fuck am I jumping? Crash Bandicoot fucking lord now. Yeah, we're not doing it like that. Okay, this is my chemistry set. Oh, we're very near the end. Oh ho ho. Alright then. I'm gonna try and look around a bit, so I might see something that we need, like painkillers. We don't need this, will we? Oh, hello, Black Wire. We have a few. Are we making dynamite then? That's a container. Save point. Now this one should say that they're all me. Okay, there. It's me. I'm inside that box. I'm outside it. I can't get things straight in my head. I want to see what that says again for the next time. So I've got another save on this. Okay, the thing's blocked with some amalgamal chemical sludge. Perhaps we could use burner to manufacture to makeshift chemical bomb if I had the right chemicals. We need to get the gas. That's gas. Gas is on. Lighter. Bunsen burner. I don't know what we need to put in first. So can I go click over to save this again? Good. I may never get used to that. Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay, and I'm mixing this one with D. D to mine. D with B. Don't know what either. Okay. E with F. Let me look back to not the explosion, but I want to look back to my notebook properly to see what does what, then make my own list. Okay, one is magnesium, so barium needs to go last. We need red phosphorus, so we need 5, which is E. With C. Was that wrong? Yeah, put that in. Sodium. So I can put sodium with barium. I'm going to try phosphorus with chloride, which is E, D. Damn it. Right. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there for today with Penumbra. We've got test tubes and shit, and we're going to try and figure out what fucking combinations make a good thing. I'm just going to mix and match things and see what explosions do what. But as always, guys, I'm going to leave that there for today, and this is Rixxalight, signing in.